Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 3. Yeah. Let's just address a couple of elephants in the room. Number one, yes. I am wearing the same thing I was wearing yesterday. My clothes are clean, okay? I literally had this on for like not even 30 minutes yesterday. So that's number one. Number two, we started to decorate the Christmas tree yesterday, but then we hit a little snag, a little bump in the road, and we just decided to just go out and get out the house and eat some dinner. And yeah, we went to like Atlantic Station. The tree was real sorry. It was real sorry. It was like a quarter lit up and then like 3/4 not. I think we're all kind of just like trying to crank up the Christmas spirit, and it's taken a little bit. Today is the day that we are putting this tree up. I feel like I've done so much prep and shopping for stuff for the tree, shopping for home decor, all this stuff, and we have yet to have any Christmassy things in the house. But let me show y'all how the tree is looking so far. Well, it's not looking like anything, actually. It's just up. So I'll just show you the tree before I decorate it. So this is the tree. It's 7.5 feet high. We were a little concerned that it was going to be too short, but I actually think it looks good, because once we put the tree topper on, it'll go up a little bit higher, and then obviously we don't want it to actually touch the ceiling. So I think 7.5 feet was a pretty good height. As you can see, it's one of those like really sparse trees. I haven't decided if I want to fluff it out or if I just kind of want to leave it as is. A part of me wants to fluff it out a little bit, but then a part of me likes how it looks very like separated and you can kind of like see through it. So I don't know, I may fluff it out just very, very slightly. But yeah, this is what the tree looks like in its bare state. And yeah, that's really it. I'm going to attempt to show y'all how I'm making these ribbons. I apologize if this makes 0 sense, but it will likely make 0 sense. Anyways, I start with a piece of ribbon. I take one end of the ribbon and I create a little mini loop-de-loop like that. It's kind of like when you're tying your shoe and you create like 2 loop-de-loops. So yeah, this is the first little loop-de-loop. I have my thumb on the front, my index finger on the back, so that I can hold the ribbon in place. Then I'm gonna take the larger end and I'm going to wrap it around, keeping my fingers where they are. I'm gonna wrap this piece around so that the velvet is showing on the front like that. So I'm gonna bring that, Lord, I'm gonna bring this piece to the front, but as you can see, the regular side of the ribbon is showing, not the velvet side, but I want the velvet side to be on the front. So I'm just gonna flip it like that. So once I flipped it like that, I'm gonna make my second loop, and then I'm going to pull it through the middle loop of the ribbon. Again, like I'm tying my shoe, and then I just pull it, okay? And clearly, that looks ugly. So we're just gonna clean this up. So yeah, basically we're gonna like make them even and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's kind of just it's super simple. I don't know if that made any sense, but it's very, very simple. Just want to tighten it so that it doesn't come loose when it's on the tree. And yeah, there's my little ribbon, and the velvet is all on the front side. I basically just like made the ribbon, and then I took these green ornament holders that I have and I looped them around the back like that so that I can hang them on the tree. These are just so freaking cute. I love them so much. I'm so excited. I love these so stinking much. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put everything on the tree now and we'll see what it's looking like. It is the next morning, and after taking a little bit of time to step away from the tree, this is what I have come up with, and I actually really like the final result. First and foremost, I decided to fluff out the entire thing just because I felt like it added more personality. There was something about it in its more not fluffed out state that I felt was just a little bit too minimal. First thing you'll notice about the decor is I decided to just take the black bows off. There was just something about it that was not meshing with the rest of the decor and the design on the tree. So as much as I love those bows, I just had to get rid of them because I don't know, it just wasn't blending well with the more neutral colors. I did keep the brown bows on here, as you can see. So I really like how the brown bows look against these little pine cone ornaments and also my clear ornaments as well. Something else I decided to do was actually add in the gold ornaments that I had from last year. So that whole pack that I had. There was just something about the gold ornaments that I felt really popped on the tree, and then also just went really well with the other ornaments on the tree. And then I decided to go with the darker berries instead of the lighter berries that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then I added little touches of my berries from previous Christmas decor. These are a lot more red. These are a lot more burgundy, but I think the contrast looks really good. And then I also added these two ornaments from Kirkland's. So the Christmas tree ornament, and then also that silver and gold ornament right there. I decided to take the burgundy one off because something wasn't vibing with that burgundy ornament. So I took that one off. And then on top, we have my star from Christmas Past. And I think it actually looks really good on this tree considering the combination of colors. And that is it for this year's Christmas tree. Not necessarily simple per se, but there's certainly not a whole lot going on. I don't know why that took so much energy out of me. I'm exhausted. I think it's because I decorated, but then I also cleaned, because my cleaner comes on Monday and it's Thursday. And I just needed to clean before she cleans, because that's completely normal. I just finished decorating like the rest of the house, pretty much just the main floor. I'm not doing the bedroom, or like there's nothing in my office to even decorate. But yeah, so I pretty much just am decorating the main floor. Like I said a couple days ago, it's super minimal, and I'm not even gonna like toot my own horn, but I'm actually really loving it, because I feel like a lot of the decor blends in with, like, it just looks like normal decor. It doesn't look overly holiday-ish, you know? It blends in with the aesthetic that I'm going for just in general in the house. It took me all day, which I don't know why, because it's so minimal, but lots of trial and error, and like putting stuff in different places and then realizing that I didn't like it, and then having to go back and redo it and all that kind of stuff. But let me show y'all, let me give y'all a quick little tour of just like the final decor that I've come up with for the main level. First things first, when you walk up to the main floor, you see the Christmas tree. Y'all have already seen this. Y'all saw me decorate it, put it together, all that good stuff. Then on this side of the couch, we have our like side table situation. So this is just how I decorated it. So typically I keep coffee table books on this table. So what I decided to do was wrap them like a bow, and I just, oh, I love it so much. And then next to it, I have this candle that I got from Joann's. It is the peppermint bark candle. So yeah, and it's brown, and I thought it would match well with this little glass brown candle that I also got from Joann's. And next I put some garland on the mantle. This garland is also from Joann's. So this is what the garland looks like. I really like it because it's not like, it's certainly plastic, but it doesn't look plastic. Like there's some little pieces of eucalyptus, some pine, some other stuff, some other stuff, some other stuff. And then I mixed it with this like frosted garland. So I have 2 of the mixed leaf garlands like that, and then 2 of the frosted garland like that. So it made it look nice and full. And then I just have some kind of hanging on the side as well. I also had a pack of pine cones, so I put like little pine cones throughout. I wanted them to be a little hidden, so they're not super visible, because I don't know, I just wanted to keep it minimal, so they're like kind of hidden, but you can kind of see them. On the left side of the mantle, I have some tapered candles. I got like the candle holders and the candles both from Hobby Lobby. They're not just like your typical tapered candles, they have this spiral effect to them. And then on this side of the mantle, we have a little nutcracker man that I got from Home Goods, I want to say. He's just kind of chilling there. So that kind of allowed me to put something on each side of the mantle, and personally I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. And then in this little corner of the kitchen, I just added some pine cones. I don't know, I didn't really want to do too much, so I just added 3 pine cones to this what do you call this thing? I actually don't know. My mind is going blank right now. I typically just have like 3 candles in it, so I took 1 out, and then I put the pine cones in the place of the 3rd one, so that, you know, it's just like a little festive touch. Again, not overly Christmassy or festive, just blending in with the aesthetic. On the island, I also didn't do a whole lot. I just put a candle here. They were 3 for $25, so I just ended up getting 3, so I put one of them here. This is the fresh cut garland. This is the one that smells like a Christmas tree. And then on the other side of the kitchen, where the open shelving is, I did another bow situation here. So these are like dessert plates that we really don't use that often, so I just put a bow around those. And then I also added this like pine stuff. I don't know, like the pine stuff, you know, like the faux pine stuff. I can't explain it. Anyways, yeah, so those are the little 2 touches of holiday that I put over here. And then this is the setup for the dining table. So in this bowl, I put the rest of the pine cones that I have from Target, but then I also added these, which they might look familiar. These are the pine cone ornaments that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I just kind of filled this bowl with pine cones, and then I added 2 tapered candles. These are the same candle holders that are on the mantle. So yeah, I just wanted this to be like super minimal. At first I just had the bowl of pine cones, but I kind of felt like that wasn't enough, so then I just added some candles to it. And then last but not least, we have the bathrooms. This is where I ended up putting that black Christmas tree from CB2. I wanted to put it somewhere else, but I just nowhere else would fit. Like everywhere I put it, it just didn't feel right. Then I put it in here and I was like, oh, it actually looks kind of good. I just think it fits with the like super dark vibe in here. And then I have my 3rd and last candle from Joann's. This one is Candy Cane Mocha. And then on the wall behind the toilet, I added a wreath from like a couple years ago. So that's just what that looks like. I don't know why that took so much out of me. I'm exhausted. And I also haven't eaten all day, so that's probably why I'm like a little tired. It's 4:34 and I have not eaten all day. I'm trying to think what I ate. I think I had some goldfish and I drank some water. I need to go to Home Depot like now, but that also means that I can't cook like now. But I also don't really want to eat out. Like I really want to cook. I feel like this is my forever dilemma. Maybe I'll like go get a snack from somewhere just to hold me over to go to Home Depot, and then I'll cook when I get back. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll do that because I should be back around like 6 hopefully, and that's a good time to cook dinner. I'm so happy this house is like done being, as far as Christmas stuff, it's done being decorated. A good amount of touches, a good amount of like holiday touches throughout this floor, so that when people come over for the housewarming, it'll feel festive, you know? I feel like I accomplished something today on my list of a million things to get done. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot now because I want to be back home.